My Tesla stock price prediction for battery day. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the clothing line to prove it. And today we are speaking about the one and only, the very juicy Tesla stock. As per usual, it's been a crazy week or so for Tesla. In typical Tesla fashion, we absolutely crashed. We have gone up over 25% in the last 5 trading days. Yesterday was a 7% day. It's been insane. A while ago in one of my Tesla related videos, I said that I expect Tesla to be approaching the $600 mark coming up to battery day. Now, considering we made recent lows of $330 and we are currently sitting at just under $450, that might seem like a very bold claim. So in today's video, I just want to expand on that a little bit. I want to let you guys know where I actually think the price will be leading up to and shortly after battery day. If I still think we could be around the $600 mark, which would be massive. If I think that, the crash has happened, if we're going to keep going up leading up to battery day. And just update you guys on where I stand with the company in particular. This is Tesla, baby. This is the kind of company I love being invested in. I love the volatility. I love the crazy swings. I love the big red and the big green. It's fun to me. Right before we get into the video, guys, can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? Rumor on the street is if ever we get 3,000 likes on a Tesla video, Elon Musk is coming on for an interview. So, let's make that happen. Please drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Tesla. Maybe even let me know what your price target for battery day is. And please, guys, if you're new around here, what are you waiting for, my friend? Join the family and hit that juicy red subscribe button. Anyway, guys, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so first of all, if we have a look at the monthly stock chart, okay? We went on a beautiful run, up over 35%. Then this crash happened. Over the span of 5 trading days, Tesla lost over 33% in value. It was insane, okay? But then since then, in the last 5 trading days, we're actually up 36%. Now, it was somewhere around here, somewhere around the $400 mark that I was saying I believe Tesla will hit, somewhere in the $500 to $600 range coming up to battery day. But I have also always made it very clear in my Tesla videos, this company is crazy. I mean, the volatility is insane. Usually a company is considered to be volatile, if we see 10% swings. But with Tesla, it's not uncommon to see 20 to 30% swings, literally on a monthly basis over the span of a few days. So you'll see here, I made a video on Tesla on the 8th of September, and that was titled, Why You Should Never Sell Tesla Stock. And people enjoyed that video. We got some good views. A lot of people agreed with what I had to say. That was the 8th of September. The reason I made that video was because it was literally at the peak of the sell-off. That was when we were down 33%. We closed that day at $330 a share. My private Discord group, okay? September 8, 2020. Just bought 1 share of Tesla at $347. I added the note, only 1 share because I fully acknowledge market movers may want to bring this sub 300 very soon. This was before the run-up started to happen. I thought there could have been 1 or 2 more red days going. But as I said in today's video, Tesla looks immense long-term and battery day is only around the corner. So it was only 1 more share. For reference, I had 5 before. I definitely don't have the biggest position in the world in Tesla. I do want to grow it slowly over time. But I mean, since then, that is up nearly 30-ish% or so in a matter of a few trading days. Again, in my private Discord group, I've essentially been saying I would be willing to buy a lot more at $300 a share, and I would really load the boat if ever we dipped back into the mid 200s. Do I think that's going to happen? To be honest, not necessarily. To be honest, guys, I think the sell-off has happened, okay? We look at the run-up we went on. We were up over 80%, and again, we crashed down 33%. The recovery has been pretty much as quick as the crash. Battery day is getting closer and closer. I think the market movers, the big money, the smart money have all done what they wanted to do. They pushed the price lower off the back of the stock split when a lot of new people bought in. They manipulated the price, got it up really high, made people sell, drove the price down lower. They got their shares at whatever price they were happy with, and I think now it's going to be pretty straightforward until battery day. Yeah, we'll see some big ups and downs, but in general I think we're going to see it going up. Now, I've spoken about battery day many times, and I think it's going to be absolutely massive this year for numerous reasons. We'll speak a little bit about why later on. The first thing I want to speak about is this: Elon Musk, September 11th, okay? Many exciting things will be unveiled on battery day, the 22nd of September. And obviously you can see this gained a lot more traction than most of his tweets. Seeing a tweet like this come from Elon Musk fills everybody with confidence. I mean, he would not be saying these things if there wasn't some absolutely massive news coming. If he said there was many exciting things coming and battery day comes around and there's nothing exciting, there would be a crazy sell-off. But he says there's many exciting things coming. I think a lot of people are buying in because of that, and I think a lot of people are going to be happy that they did buy in when battery day comes. And we see some immense battery technology, we see more competitive prices, we see cheaper batteries, we potentially see the million mile battery. and so many other things that people probably aren't even thinking of. And I also just found this really funny. It only went up 12 hours ago. Again, it got a massive response. Elon Musk trying to post fire content, the legal team, sales team getting sued, more legal teams. Elon Musk obviously has to be really careful with everything that he says, but the fact he got away with saying this, it says good things to me. So there is a whole lot of articles, okay, speculating about what's going to come out in Tesla's next battery day. For good reason, everybody's really excited. This one here, it's actually 6 days old, okay? Why Tesla's battery day will actually live up to the hype. Elon Musk will likely announce his EVs have finally become as cheap as conventional cars. Now this has always been not necessarily a concern for investors, but it's a point of interest, I suppose. The cheaper we can get the cars, you know, the more orders we're going to get, the bigger market share we're going to get, the more cars that are on the roads, the more Tesla's technology gets to advance quicker and we get to stay even further ahead of the competition than we already are. I mean, Tesla is years ahead. Nobody can deny that. In the interview I did yesterday with Steve Burns, the founder of Workhorse and Lordstown Motors and the standing CEO of Lordstown Motors, he acknowledged how far ahead in regards to, you know, their vehicles that are on the roads right now. They're ahead of the game. I don't think anybody can argue that fact. There is no grounds to argue it. They are killing it. They are so far ahead of the competition. So we have the technology, we need the affordability, but there is also a lot more to it than just this one thing. But we'll spend a bit of time on this. So don't need to get too into this, but over the next 3 to 5 years, the world's major automakers will debut scores of new electric SUVs, pickups and sedans. We all know that this is happening. They're all already so far behind. It's something they have to do, but they're not really threats in my opinion. I genuinely think that the smaller EV startup companies already have an advantage over these automakers who have been around for decades and decades. It is a completely different game and it's completely different technology. Musk has teased that what is going to happen this battery day will blow your mind. And again, I already brought you guys through Musk's Twitter. I don't think he would tweet something like that, okay, unless there was something massive coming. And let's also remember that this battery day has already been prolonged once. It all just adds up to something insane happening. I wouldn't be surprised if it just completely shocks everybody. It's not even one of the things that we're speculating. I wouldn't be surprised if it's something that makes the million-mile battery just look like nothing. And the other thing that this article is pretty much about that I think is really important that he definitely is going to address, okay, is that he intends to make a dramatic assertion that the newest Teslas will achieve cost parity with similar combustion vehicles. So as I said, this is really important. As good as the technology is, most people aren't willing to pay a lot more money for an electric vehicle. A lot of people buy their cars second hand, you know. A lot of people save as much money as they possibly can on their cars. With Tesla, you can't do that right now, you know. When it gets to a stage where Tesla is really competitively priced, if not cheaper than a lot of the competition, it's going to be amazing. So right now Tesla has a market cap of 419 billion. Only a week ago that was below 350 billion. I do think that very soon Tesla is going to be worth well in excess of $1 trillion. Genuinely, it would not surprise me if by the end of next year Tesla's $1 trillion+ company. Now in the meantime, anything could happen. They could be a $350 billion market cap company. They could fall into the 200 billions. But without a doubt in my mind, guys, these guys are going to be worth, down the line in particular, multi-trillions. Again, they're so much more than just a car maker. And that's where this next article comes in. One thing to look for during Tesla's battery day, and it says here, electric vehicles are not Tesla's mission. And every Tesla investor knows this at this stage. I mean, I think the only people who think of Tesla as an automaker are people who aren't invested. If they were purely an automaker, no way they'd have the market cap they have today, never mind $1 trillion market cap down the line and a multi-trillion dollar market cap even further down the line. So Tesla's main business at this time is its EVs and related services, accounting for close to 93% of its revenue dollars during Q2 2020. Their mission statement, okay, says nothing about cars. Its mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Elon Musk has said he expects Tesla's energy business to be of roughly the same size as Tesla's automotive business in the long term. I mean, when I think about Tesla, that's what I think about. Obviously, the car springs to mind, of course it does. But I think about the batteries, okay? I think about the solar panels. I think about the energy generation and storage technology. I think we all know that solar and energy storage in general are going to be massive in the future. I mean, there's absolutely no doubt about it in my mind. They're going to be absolutely massive industries. So Tesla needs to grow its energy business revenue more than 15-fold from today's numbers to realize Musk's vision of automotive parity. Why not? Why can't they do that? Anything Elon Musk has said he's ever going to do, he's done. Sometimes he gets the time frames wrong, sometimes he's a little bit late, but he's done it. And they'll line out how it can be done here, okay? The residential solar market in the US is expected to grow by roughly 50% in the next 5 years. Energy storage pairings with solar, on the other hand, are expected to grow more than 500% from current levels over the same time period. If Tesla can simply double its share of the residential solar market, which I most certainly think they can, and keep up with demand for pair storage, it could quickly begin to close the current revenue gap. Makes a lot of sense to me. One more speculation for battery day that I just saw on Seek and Alpha was this. I believe that the company will eliminate expensive cobalt in its battery, with increases to the nickel content and introduction of manganese. Interesting concept, and I mean, the best time you could possibly announce this would be at battery day, and I definitely do expect to hear some changes about the battery. I don't know about this yet, we'll have to see. I genuinely think that this tweet here cannot afford to be overlooked. I think it is incredibly important, and I think it filled a lot of people with confidence, myself definitely included. I mean, that tweet came out the 11th of September. Look what happened the next trading day. That was our 12.5% day. The day after was a 7.18% day. Who knows where today is going to bring us. Right now, pre-market is up less than 1%. We'll have to see what happens. It is now September 16th. Battery day is the 22nd. Tesla is trading at essentially $450 a share. My initial price target of $500 to $600 leading up to battery day and potentially the day or two after battery day still stands. I do well believe it's going to be on the higher end of things as well. We're currently not even down 10% from all-time highs, which were about $500. As I was saying at the start of the video, you know, I think the market movers did their job. They made a lot of people sell their shares. They got to buy nice and low. Now people realize just how close battery day is. I mean, there's only 4 or 5 trading days left until battery day. That's not a lot of time to load up on your shares. It is literally the most anticipated event that there is for Tesla. Of course, it's going to lead to some hype and some FOMO. And we have Elon Musk essentially building this immense excitement about it. There absolutely, in my opinion, has to be some massive news coming out, which is of course going to be a massive catalyst for Tesla. I do think we are going to see us approach very close to $600 a share. But again, please remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and I always say it with Tesla, this company can do anything. I mean, they make 20% moves just for the fun of it. They don't even really care. It just does its thing. And I also like to say in pretty much every single Tesla video, if you cannot handle the volatility, if you cannot handle seeing the red, don't even think about this company. And I also like to say that this is a company that I just like to buy and forget about, more so than pretty much any other company in the world. I've been down 30% with Tesla. I've been up 40% with Tesla, all in the span of maybe just over a month. If you can't handle that, it's not going to be the company for you. I do think it's for investors, okay, who can buy it, handle the volatility, handle big moves up and down, keep holding on to their shares and potentially add on any good opportunities like we got here where I bought at 347, and ultimately hold without feeling the need to sell for 2-3 years, potentially 5, 10, 15 years down the line. But I do think that if anybody is willing to hold this company for at least 2 years, 3 years, despite all of the volatility, you're going to end up making a lot of money. A lot more than you will in most companies. So my price target still does stand. Let's put it that way, people. But that is just my little update on Tesla stock. Still as excited as ever. I did actually end up, as I said, picking up one more share last week. Nothing crazy. But there we have it, people. So guys, if you have watched until the end of the video, I do really hope that you enjoyed and took some value and insight out of it. And of course, if you've watched till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend. I really do appreciate you. You're helping the channel out an awful lot. I mean, it's a crazy company, and I think it is literally always going to be a crazy company. They are innovators, they are market leaders, they are years ahead of competitors. It's unknown territory, and literally they're expanding every few months. There's always some news out there. It's always going to be exciting. It's innovation, baby. We all love a bit of innovation. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy the video, could I please ask you to gently tap that like button? It really would help me out. Please do subscribe and drop me a comment as well. And if you want to know exactly when I buy or sell all of my stocks, just like I showed you earlier on in the video in regards to Tesla, hit that first link in the description. It will bring you to my Patreon, and you can sign up and you will get full access to my private Discord channels. You'll get my buy and sell alerts, new ticker symbols that I'm watching. We have specific chats for Tesla and loads of other companies. But anyway, guys, I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. I will see you for another video later on. Yes, we're going to do a double upload. Peace.